Once again, for security purposes, please do not pause me at any time while we are in this building.
No, it's make a movie.
Getting these?
Yeah, make a movie.
Welcome to the Space Vehicle Mock-Up Facility. The floor down below us is where astronauts learn how to live and work in space.
But this area of Building 9 has the space station mock-ups.
Astronaut Mike Fossum points out a few of the training units you can see here.
These are actual training units that we use a lot for crew training. The engineers use these to go in and make sure that new equipment's going to fit when we fly it up to the space station itself. This is actually a working laboratory that you're looking at here. The pieces of the space station are spread about on the floor. Most of them are roughly in the configuration that we have in space, but because we're limited to the flat floor, there's some things that are laid out a little bit differently here, but it gives you an idea for the sheer magnitude of all of these elements of the space station. One of the big ones right in front of you is the U.S. laboratory, and inside that are most of the equipment and the racks, just like we have it in space. We use these for training different types of space station procedures. We go in and practice the logistics of what it takes to move things from one end to the other. A little bit over to your left is the space station airlock. I've personally spent hundreds of hours in there as we practice all of the preparation for getting all of our equipment together and getting into our suits to head out the door. This is the one place where we really have everything put together and we can practice just like we're going to fly.
Astronaut Bob Cabana.
The U.S. laboratory connects to Node 1. It connects to the Russian segment of the space station, the functional cargo bot, Zarya, and then the service module, Zvezda. Zvezda means star, Zarya means sunrise, and Node 1 is Unity, which binds the Russian segment with the U.S. segment.
Oh, same thing.
Alright, at this time, please make your way down so I can tell you all about the full fuselage trainer. Alright, directly in front of us is a full fuselage trainer, or FFT. This is a full-scale mock-up of the shuttle orbiter, but does not include the wings, because they are not needed for training purposes. Across the cargo bay, you will see a large white pole lying on its side. This is known as the Remote Manipulator System, or RMS. This arm is manufactured in Canada, so it's also known as the Canadarm. While in space, the actual arm can lift thousands of pounds, but once brought back to Earth, it can't even lift its own weight. So to help train our astronauts, we have constructed a larger, stronger working model. To the right and behind the FFT are two nose portions of the shuttle orbiter. These are the crew compartment trainers, or CCTs. The CCTs can be rotated both horizontal and vertical positions for launch and landing procedures. Both the CCTs and the FFT are high-fidelity mock-ups, which means everything inside is exactly the same as the actual shuttle orbiter. While inside these trainers, the astronauts become familiar with television and camera operations, lighting, medical equipment, sleeping quarters, meal preparation, the waste management system, and the in-crew flight escape system. All right, now at this time, please follow me.
The butt.
The what? Yeah. Oh, there's there.
Alright. The large blue structure in the back on the right is the docking simulator. It does require careful skills in training something as large as the International Space Station with the shuttle orbiter. Whenever you see a sea craft on TV, it looks as if it is just floating. However, it is going 17,500 miles per hour. Directly in front of us is an area where the astronauts practicing manipulating both the robot arm on the International Space Station with the shuttle orbiter. The large arm in front of us is a mock-up of the onboard International Space Station arm. This arm